These are the three exact lessons that I wish someone had taught me just a year ago about loneliness, relationship, and career. So I hope this video helps you find so much insights. So first of all, why this video will even worth the time? So because I am not sharing some random things that was written in some random books or videos just for the sake of making this content. These are my own lessons that I learned from my own life experiences. So this all worth it, and who should watch this video? So if you are dealing with similar situations like mine and want to heal and grow in spite of everything that life throws at you, so this is for you. So if you don't want to grow, then just please scroll the video. This is not for you. So if you're staying here, so it means you want to heal and grow. So without wasting much time, let me start talking about what are these lessons that I learned, especially about loneliness, relationship, and career. And I wish someone had actually taught this just a year ago. It would have literally changed my life and saved so much time of mine. Uh, so I think it's your time to actually save your time and also grow. So first of all, I should start everything from my college journey, because with so much love, interest, and passion, I came here from my hometown to learn engineering. So from the beginning, I had this interest in startup world. So Bengaluru at that time when I came here, it was a center of startup. Even now it is, but still at that time the hype was heavy. So with that interest, I came here, but unfortunately, things didn't just turn the way I just wanted them to be. And there came a time where I was like, I was lonely here in whatsoever city I am in, because I'm not with my parents, with my family. I don't even have much friends. So I literally was kind of, made to go through this loneliness period. It was quite hard and tough, but you know what, in loneliness we always try to search someone. So we become so desperate to search someone, for someone, that we end up falling for wrong person. So this is where one should be very careful. So this loneliness is a bad energy. If you are you are in this energy and then you are attracting, or then you are wanting to go into any relationship, then you will definitely end up you know attracting someone who is not right for you. And that's what happened with me. So I attracted someone who was not right for me, and that led to a toxic, I won't say toxic, but some bad relationship. And then that also led to so many traumas, depression, and that happened, and that led to what I should say, it just led to heartbreak again, and that heartbreak again took me into a depression. So how I healed from that depression is very important point to be understood. First of all, we learned one thing, that is, when you are in a loneliness, you must try to embrace, because in life loneliness is a phase, and you should embrace it. You should accept it, and you should enjoy it. That's what I learned from this whole situation. Because just imagine, so nowadays we are kind of seeing so many divorces that are happening. Even after marriage, there is no guarantee that people will be together. So by looking at everything like this, one should conclude, or one should at least understand a point, that you should be happy with your own self. Whether someone is there with you or not, you should be happy with your own self, and you should love yourself, and just work for yourself every single time. So this is what I have for someone who is facing loneliness. So just don't go into any random relationship just because you are facing this loneliness, because that will lead to some bad relationship, and then that will also end up making you feel even bad than loneliness. So better to just embrace this loneliness as a phase, and just explore new things, explore your own self. So this is what I have for the people who are going through loneliness. So now let's come to the other things, that is, so the people who are kind of heartbroken by relationship and love. So I read this quote somewhere, the pain is a price that you pay for loving someone. For love, you pay the pain as a price. And I'm pretty sure we all have paid this pain, this price for love, for loving someone. And when that heartbreak happens, you can't actually you can't actually deal with something like that very easily. I've been there, I've gone through that, and I'm still healing. I'm in a process, honestly, but still, I genuinely feel like heartbreak is really hard thing to deal with. And here I can just say some things that actually helped me. So the thing is, if you are interested in astrology, you might have this combination. Most probably, there is this thing that is, when heartbreak happens, people either end up falling into a traps like alcohol addiction, things like that. And there are other kind of people who, who completely change into a spirituality one. And something like they become very religious, okay, after after heartbreak. And then there is other kind of people who become better in their career, okay. And there are other kind of people who who take help from their family and friends when they are going through such phase. So this whole happens because of some astrological combinations that your chart has. So my chart has some combinations, so that literally helped me, when heartbreak happened, that pushed me go into a spirituality and religious things. So especially when that I was literally crying like anything every single day for facing this heartbreak. So the something that helped me was Nam Japa by, and this what do you call this satsang from Premanand Maharaji. So that actually helped me like anything. So I used to just think about it, and I used to feel very bad and so much negative energy, so much negativity to be dealing with. And then I used to just like whole day I used to hear this satsang, even during having my lunch, dinner, every time, whole day I used to spend my time in satsang. But actually, it helped me a lot, honestly, because when Premanand Maharaji was saying some certain things in their satsanga, they directly say it like there is no one in this universe who can love you just for yourself. So everyone are like selfish and all. And there are certain things that he says, and you just feel like, oh damn, it is so true, and that happened. So with time, maybe I took some 15 to 1 month, 15 days to like 30 days to come out from that phase. And but literally Nam Japa help you like hell, because when you are going through heartbreak, no, this phase happens that where you are kind of thinking about the person again and again, the old memories, either it's negative, positive, everything, and they come to your mind, and they just start giving you drama, they haunt you like anything. So in this phase, I genuinely feel if you do Nama Japa, just take the name of the god. I think at least do it for 1 month. I'm pretty sure you will see the difference. So, and I just and I'll tell you one more thing. Even if you are reciting God's name, then also it doesn't mean that you won't be crying. So it would be like you are saying God's name and also you're crying again. I think it is a whole process. You should go through such things if you're dealing with heartbreak in order to come out from this. So, and I'll tell you this combination. If your Venus is somehow making connection with eighth house negatively, then this can also turn into a addiction as well, because these people are there, who when they face heartbreak, they'll just go and consume a lot of alcohol and go completely into that addiction zone. So they will have some quite of afflicted eighth house, so especially connected with Venus. So this is how sometimes combinations will tell you where you should go at the time of your heartbreak to heal. So this is something that I also learned from astrology. So from this heartbreak, I went into spirituality to heal myself. And yes, with time, I'm here on this show. I I can just say something about relationships. like based on my own experiences, that is, when you are in a relationship, completely don't indulge into it too much, because at end what at end people might make you feel like you don't worth it, and whatsoever the time efforts that you put into that relationship might completely go in vain. Because and at the worst is the people directly can say that they no more want you anymore in their life, and it hurts like anything. It questions your self-worth. It make you feel very guilty, and it also comes like the whatsoever time that you invested, it feels like, oh god, if I had invested the same time in my career or somewhere, I would have grown already. But just because I gave the time, energy, efforts to this relationship, I at end the person completely just said something which really made you feel okay, that the question, the self-worth, so on and so forth. It hurts. So that's why don't completely indulge into it. Just consider it as a one part of your life, not as whole life. Okay, this is my experience and lesson that I learned. And one more thing is, don't get obsessive, because that obsession will also make you feel very bad, and at end it will give you pain again. So just don't get obsessed with anything or anyone, especially. Let's get into our career zone. So as I mentioned, sometimes you completely, when in love it happens that you completely emerge into the love, that you just forget rest of the things. And it's not like you don't even try, you will be trying, but still, in nowadays nothing will work very easily. But you just try, nothing works easily. So you just get disappointed so quickly, and you just come out from it and just look for some other things in life. And later you realize that you shouldn't have done that, and it doesn't feel good actually. Let me be frank with that. So I think I should take a pause here, because um, with God's blessing, somehow I came out from this, uh, that thing. So I just want to add one more thing that can help you when you are dealing with certain heartbreaks. So this is based on psychology, and this is based on the neuroscience. So when you are going through such phase, push yourself, working out in gym, or doing some kind of exercises, because when you do exercises it releases some happy hormones, and some happy hormones such as serotonin. This is antidepressing agents. So that depression phase will literally reduce up to a certain extent. So I can still tell you this. Even I also did this exercise thing for one complete month, and yes, I could see the results. Actually, I'm not even joking here. So before that I used to be in depression, in sorrow all day. I was literally not feeling even to get up early in the morning. That depression phase, I think everyone have gone through that phase, where you don't feel like you should do anything, you don't even feel like you should exist here, and it's so difficult to come out from it. But still, it's life, it happens. And yes, this can actually help you heal from and come out from this depression, I would say. So if you if your heart is broken, so now it's healing. So we are almost healed now. So now what next? So now what next? We have to give importance to our life, our career, right? Because we already wasted our time to giving someone who didn't actually felt that you are worthy enough. So you had to now move on and work towards yourself, towards your goals, towards your career. And you have to again learn to love yourself. You have to again learn to live by yourself. I know it might feel quite hard at the beginning, uh, but still you have to do. There is no other way possible. And let me tell you, please purchase this book called this is the book, I don't remember the title, but this is This one is written by Raj Shamani. Please read this book once, because if you want to try something new, or if you want to, at least even if you want to just start reading, just go with this book, because this book has some, when you read this book, it feels so relatable, because there are some points he mentioned that feel so relatable, because even in childhood, just like every one of us who kind of get gotten bullied in college or in school, somehow similar things literally happened with him as well. So many people even considered him as useless kid, so on and so forth. So when we actually look at that and how the progress he made, and also whatever the things that he written in that book, it feels so natural, so practical, and so real. You can feel it from your heart. So read this book, try to implement certain things in your life. I am pretty sure you will literally like this book very much. And yeah, I think at end we have to work. At the end, the action should be there. If there is no action, nothing can change your life. So at least start living for yourself from now. It's okay whatever happened for yesterday, it is just yesterday. Start your life new again. Start loving yourself, because if there is something that you want to manifest, I just want to share this story. That is, in this whole depression phase, I also went for this workshop called Depression to Manifestation. So where I actually learned how you can come out from depression, and how you can manifestation. So basically, this course was completely about manifestation, how you can manifest things. So there was the fundamental thing for manifestation is, uh, you know, universe listens to those who love themselves. So this is really very hard hitting sentence. If you don't love yourself, then you can't even manifest anything in your life. So I'm pretty sure I am coming with this uh, depression to manifestation series, because I learned something from that workshop. So I genuinely want to share it with you guys, so that you can also change your life. Um, and one thing is sure, this is whole the process. It takes so much time, so much efforts and energy, and so on and so forth. Honestly, but I'm pretty sure if you join with me, I'm pretty sure not just my life, your life will also get changing very much. And if you're waiting, I mean, if you're watching till now, please make sure to join the live sessions that I'm doing for Vishnu Sahasranama recitation, because the time, the transit that is happening now is very unique time, because the Jupiter is getting exalted on in Cancer, and also Rahu Ketu are in their own nakshatras. So this is a very important time where you can do any sadhana, and that sadhana will have any tremendous impact. And yes, I forgot to tell, this sadhana also helped me a lot in overcoming that healing, or overcoming that heartbreak, depression, everything. So at this end, I will just say, going through such phase is really hard, but you also need to understand that so many people went through this, because even you might have heard in recent podcast that even Kiara Advani also went through something like that. And there are so many people you can see. Just look at the Bollywood, you will see so many people. Even Deepika Padukone, she have also faced something earlier, but we see Katrina Kaif, so much things. If this breakup or this heartbreak things is not living that great celebrities, then who are we? I think just like some other phases of life, like teenage, adult age, this heartbreak and this thing is also there as a part of life. So only then the life feels whole. And I hope to see you guys again. Bye bye. And I'm definitely come up with Depression to Manifestation series, so that you can learn something from there as well, and change your life 360-degree. And I'm pretty sure if you do any kind of sadhana at this time, and also implement whatsoever the things that are being said, I'm pretty sure your life will change much rapid manner. Bye bye.